Terrapang, very good question. How many males and females in this pride? Now, this pride is called the sausage tree. 5 fully grown girls. The male prides are called the Ondonyo Pike. 2. They're the current tree, the males that are in charge now. Before them, there was another coalition of 3 males, and the main guy there was called Kipuli, big, huge male. He got a split on his nose, that's why we call him Kipuli, and he was overthrown. We haven't seen him for a very long time. But I saw him the other day, but not within this territory, meaning that sooner or later he might want to come and retake his territory. But now, let's look at these cubs and see how lovely it is to see them play. How wonderful is this? I mean, I couldn't ask for anything else. Holding grass, maybe trying to make the teeth strong. Kathy, very good question. The lions are very close to me. Now, Kathy, this pride, as I'm not sure that Kathy, that particular cub, Kathy, is looking at you and maybe trying to help me answer your question. Now, this particular pride, Kathy, we have been following them for quite some time. We know them very well, and I want to believe they also know us very well. Anytime they come very close to us, we keep our voices low, we are rather quiet, and that's why you saw that one very tiny cub, and that's the cub I'm talking about, Kathy, there. You saw, she came very close to where we are, and the mother did not look very worried, and, you know, ideally, nothing happens when we're here. So you can see how close the mothers are, and they're not even like, what are you saying, David? No. All looks pretty good. I'm not sure whether that one particular mother is going to hold that little cub and put it in the mouth again. There's only a concern if maybe we get so close to them, but when they come close to us, it's always fine. Sorry, there's a car that's trying to come close to us, and it was revving. It got stuck. If you had a car in the background, it was a Land Cruiser that got stuck. Why is it tempting us? Well, if you want to circle, you may go ahead and do it. Why not? How beautiful is that? Well, I want to have a close look at this one particular cub and find out. But I need to know today, because they are all here, which mother is which. That small one, I doubt, she is even 10 days. She must be very, very, very young. This is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I couldn't ask for a better sighting than this. It's so close to the car. Let's see whether you can hear them calling. Sorry, there's a car that just joined us there. Very good. Nice man. He just switched off his engine. Sorry about my head. I'm sure seeing the cubs is much better about my head. I'm keeping quiet, ladies and gentlemen, for you to hear those cubs calling. Oh my God, look at that. Holy moly. That is the tiniest of all these cubs here, and it's the cub that was telling you, I do not know who the mother is. What I need to do very quickly is just to turn around and see what will happen here, because it couldn't be better than this. This is what I call super moments. Like, are you happy actually there? So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just turn this cub very quickly and see that one particular female holding that cub in the mouth, because this is just super special. Actually, let me know when to stop. Go to the left. Archie's happy there. Now, let's have a look at that. And that's the female that I'm suspecting. That is the mother. And see how small that little cub is? She's very wobbly, can't even walk very nicely. And she just ended up getting in the grass and playing with the other cubs. And that's why she looks different than she was a few minutes ago. I doubt she is even 10 days old. This is just insane. This is out of this world. I would say today things are out of order here in the Mara Triangle. It looks like a joke, eh? If there's one morning in my life I would say was special as a guide, this is the day. This is the morning that I would say I will not forget for a very long time. I've seen stuff I haven't seen for so long. How cool is this? I can see Archie smiling, an indication that even he is having a wonderful moment. You can see how playful these cubs are. I'm not sure you're going to ask for anything else here for a very long time. Talk of special moments in the wilderness or in the African bush. Kevin, pretty good question there, and you'd wonder why females do not have manes. Now, ideally, males will have manes for one obvious reason. Once in a while, male or the lions will be involved in fights here and there because they have what we call takeovers. Females in general do not fight, and of course that mane shields them or helps them. So I would say, Kevin, the manes on the lions will be like gloves. When boxers go in the ring and they have gloves, so they'll have the manes to, of course, shield them from the bites they give each other, from the clawing and all those, the teeth. That's the reason I would say that the male or the lions got manes. Just listen to that small one calling there. Don't pull your mother's tail. She'll need your tail. The grass at the moment is quite tall, and when they decide to walk in the grass, what will happen, the mother will have just to flick the tail up, and the cubs will be looking at that tail to be able to follow them. At this particular stage, we can't tell you which ones are males and which ones are females, but maybe in the next few days, on a closer look, we are going to identify the sexes of these beautiful bundles of joy in the Mara Triangle. This is one morning that I would maybe go home and celebrate such a special sighting and say, I do not think I'm going to see anything like this in the next many years, and I hope all of you had a wonderful moment with us. Normally what happens, we'll be maybe expecting to see other interesting sightings. So keep an eye, because anytime we might be sending you more notifications. We'll give you one more look at this particular joy for the morning from the Mara Triangle. And on behalf of myself, David, and the camera operator, Archie, we want to thank you very much for having been with us. Maybe we'll be talking to you again pretty soon. Thank you and goodbye. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in business, and welcome back our regular viewers. And that particular cab now got all reasons to sharpen his or her teeth. I'm not sure whether it's a rock or a piece of wood she got, but I think she knows at one point the teeth are very crucial in his or her life. So there's a vehicle that could be coming that particular direction, must have distracted her, Ohim? Can you hear her calling? This has been exciting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure at one point you'll be happy to see this again, but let's first go back to South Africa and find out how Oli is doing.